Today is the warmest it has been since I got here. It's 17 degrees. It feels more like 20. It's so warm that I'm wearing short sleeves. So excited to be able to dress like a normal again. It's spring. So yesterday, this crazy thing happened. Like, everybody at school got this email from just like the higher ups at school, and apparently spring quarter, like the upcoming quarter, is basically canceled in all locations and all classes are moving to online. So at this point, I'm just like so confused. I need to like book a flight and get out to these states. Coronavirus has been stated to be like an epidemic by the World Health Organization or the CDC or whoever does that. And yeah, I need to leave. I just want to go home. I don't know if to start packing. I was able to cancel my flight for the beginning of June, which is when my flight was originally for. But I don't want to rebook the flight until I know what's going on. And international student services basically was thrown for a loop. It doesn't seem like they expected this. I know they have to figure out what's all the implications in getting stuff. So I need to go and get my like 20 signed just in case I have to leave. Well, just in case I'm gonna leave. And I don't even know if to start packing. I just don't know what to do at this point. I don't want to be in America if I don't have to be. I came here for school, and if school doesn't need me here, then I don't need to be here, you know? Okay, so we're still on break. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do until I actually do it. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next week. We got an extra week for break, and we'll see what happens this week, and I will update you guys when something actually happens, as opposed to saying what I'm planning, because I'm just nervous that stuff won't go how I want it to go, you know what I'm saying? So I decided that I wanted to make shoes, and I've never made shoes before, but the shoes are primarily made of fabric. So I actually bought a shoe. This is the sole issue. This is an insert that was inside. I bought this shoe for $10, and I cut it up like a fabric shoe, like one of these here. So I cut it up to like piece back together. So like that goes there, this goes here, and like I cut out all the inside. So that you can see the inside got cut out. And basically, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I bought the shoe for $10. And then I have all this elastic here. I think this was like $3 or $4. And then I bought zips. So I got a whole pack of these 18-inch invisible zips. Can you guys see that? Right, yeah. So you can see that is an invisible zip on Amazon, and I think these were like $5 or maybe less. And I got the fabric cut out already, but I got this fabric for like $5. So overall, I don't think I spent more than $30 on this whole project. And this is basically what I've done so far. So like I have the insert in here, and I hand stitched this around here, and also the parts of the shoe that I cut up are on the inside here and here to give around here like a bit of form. So you can see the insert is like right here, And then the next step will be to glue this part into the sole. So this is the sole of the shoe, and I just basically have to glue this into here. And this is the basic look that I'm going for. I'm pretty like out of it from being in school for the last couple months, so I just wanted to take some time for myself. So I'm making shoes. I've never done this before, but it's so much fun. So I keep forgetting to film, but I'm at a stage now where I can still like show you guys what's going on. So as I showed you, I had the thing cut up into pieces. Is the top of the shoe cut up into pieces, and I shaped it out so that it has a bit of form. You can see that does not just fabric, it has a bit of structure in here, and also at the sides there's a little bit of structure. You see how springy it is, besides fabric which would just like flop. The zip is in, so you can see that the zip is in, and it's an invisible zipper, so you see like that's how it looks there. So then my next step is to take this foam piece, which fits perfectly inside the sole. You can see like the sole is raised around certain areas, but this foam piece fits perfectly inside of here. So what I have is I have pinned some T-pins and lined it up along the top, and these pins are going to help hold it in place for now. And then I will take the fabric which is left over, and I'm going to hand stitch this to this distance, so that is fine. And then the next step would be to glue it in. So hand stitching first to stabilize it, and then we glue it in. So these are the shoes that I made, guys. I glued them with super glue, and I have on leggings, so this is where the shoe ends. I made like sneaker boots. This is how the back looks. This is front. Up close. I really like these. So back in Barbados, I didn't mention that I was coming home. This COVID-19 thing has been really crazy, and 2020 has been an interesting year because I left to move to Atlanta for 6 months, spend the summer home, and then like go back to Atlanta. And the next like 3-4 years of my life, I plan to live in Atlanta majority of the time. And then coronavirus happened, and I knew that there would be a lockdown in Atlanta. I also had the unfortunate thing for my school to close and all the classes be moved to online. So spring quarter is about to start. They gave us an extra week onto the 10 days that we originally had. And yeah, so I booked a flight and I just came home because I didn't want to be trapped indoors in Atlanta. I mean, even though I wasn't going out that Saturday, I just felt more comfortable to be in Barbados, which is home, with my parents for the duration of the coronavirus lockdown. Okay, so today is the day, it's the night before school starts. I reviewed most of my syllabi and stuff, and I have a math class, I have a textiles class, and I have a history class. So I don't think this quarter is going to be nearly as enjoyable as last quarter was. It's not nearly as creative as last quarter was. And I hate my math class already. I saw my first assignment. I gagged and I quickly closed the file because they were telling me to figure out the equation of the dots, the black and white dots, and I just was not here for it. Like, my brain immediately shut down. But it's going to be okay. Vlogs from here on out will probably be few and far in between because there's nothing really interesting going on. What I will try to do is still try to do maybe a short video every 2 weeks like I was doing during winter quarter, and just keep you guys updated. But I highly suspect there will be nothing interesting going on in my life.